with a heavy heart and nothing but gratitude for one last time this season. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mumbai Indian fans from all over the world, Kasakai Paltan! I'm your host with the most, Chinmay Sharma, aka Scuba Chinu. And welcome back to the home of the five-time champions. Welcome back to MI Live. Now, you know, they say that tough times bring a family closer together, and this is exactly what I felt this season. Paltan, I don't think I've ever felt closer to you in my life, and I think it was just because of the kind of season we had, and I don't think I would have got this close to even my co-hosts if it wasn't for this season. Really tested us. But I think we came out with flying colors-ish, but it got too close together, right? So you guys ready for the last show this season?
Very excited, especially MI fans से ज़्यादा stress में DC और RCB के fans.
तो आज ये match is MI versus DC versus RCB ना?
Yeah, exactly. MI and DC, MI और RCB एक team में है और बाद में we are competing against DC.
Yeah, right.
But most MI fans are just enjoying with popcorns. तुम लोग देख लो, हम लोग का like we are like आनंद भाई from मुन्ना भाई. Subject कुछ महसूस नहीं कर सकता. He's beyond everything. हम लोग तो बाहर है, तुम लोग के मजा लेने वाले अभी. That's what's
I
going to
think
happen.
from the beginning it's RCB clubbed with MI and they're like कुछ भी हो जाए मतलब MI जीत लो ये match.
No, but Binay, tell me this is the last game of the season. What are you going to miss the most about being part of MI Live? Since this is the first time you're on the show this entire season. What are you going to miss the most?
I think the whole team here and I think in the PCR and everywhere, like this whole team, the family which we've created.
Yeah.
One family, I think everybody.
And the Ask Binu sessions as well. I think that's what she's going to miss.
I'm going to miss Chinu's,
Introduction.
I call you every day. Every afternoon I'm going to call you. Kunal, man, this is our second season together. It's been fantastic so far. I hope we have many more. Bro, I think I want to miss just sitting and watching the game over dinner with you guys.
Absolutely.
It's the best. But yeah, guys, tell us, yaar, Paltan, aap batao, what part of the season are you guys going to miss the most? I know it's been quite up and down.
Correct.
But let us know what you enjoyed the most. But guys, look, again, last game of the season, it really breaks my heart, but a lot of positives came out. You know, if you had to pick your find of the season, right? I'm sure it's going to be similar. We had the 3 or 4 names that are going to pop up. But give me your number one. If you had to pick one.
Accent में बोलना उसके लिए चिलाकुआमा.
Chilakwama.
He has to be the find. जिस तरीके से he has stepped up to the occasion and जो हम लोग expect कर रहे थे senior players करेंगे, पर उनके बावजूद it has been Tilak Verma and Travis and these youngsters. Ramandeep Singh ने काफी अच्छा किया.
Yeah.
There was KK as well. So
Correct.
इतने सारे positives थे. I think
I'm going to slightly.
it has to be Tilak.
One. I would slightly disagree. I'll tell you why, bro. He is the highest scorer for MI this season. Good head on his shoulders, but I think for me the find is Tim David because I think when Sky comes back he will take over that anchor's role. So Tilak's role might have to change, but what Tim David has shown us this season, man, वो छक्के वानखड़े में मारता था लगता है इधर आके तोड़ेगा कुछ लाइट. But monster of a batter. Can't wait to see when is that rap video coming out, man. We can't wait to see because he spoke to him before the season, right?
A long time back.
Before the season even started. But man, अरे यार, these girls again, कहाँ भागते रहते हैं यार? Cameraman, please ढूंढो यार उन लोगों को, कहाँ चले गए ये लोग?
For one last time this season.
This time, we actually planned this. Okay,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
start.
Finally, go ahead.
Okay, so Royal Challengers Bangalore, red turns blue for today. A letter to MI Paltan from RCB. We are backing you to play bold all the way. Go get them, champs.
Oh, Crick Neelab says, willing to give each and every player to Mumbai Indians next season onward. Just to win against DC, guys.
Rohit Yadav says, no matter what the result will be, never hate, never troll. These powerhouse of Team India will continue enjoying Rohit Sharma. From the non-striking end, no words to describe the King's supremacy, so just chill and enjoy IPL 2022.
I like how RCB is like backing up every time. RCB tweet says, who do you think should be a part of the Mumbai Indians playing 11 for our important match?
Wow, and Neelab says, play full strength team against Delhi MI Paltan. Unretire Sachin, Zahir, Mahila, Shane Bond. I don't care. Just win the next, please.
Sunil Gavaskar को भी ले आओ, क्यों नहीं?
2008.
Yeah.
मुझे ये जो edit जिसने भी किया है ना, माशाल्लाह, वाह वाह वाह, मतलब can you just imagine this?
Who looks the best out of all three of them? Who looks the best in the MI jersey?
I think Max will.
Maxi?
I agree with her. I think Maxi, yes.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Faf is looking quite dapper as well.
And guys, I won't be surprised अगर ये actual edit नहीं है, actual photo भी है, क्योंकि post match में Faf and Kohli openly cheered for MI after the win against GT. तो I won't be surprised अगर वो सच्ची में jersey पहन के अभी cheer करने भी आ चुके हैं. Because he said we might even be in the stadium, so it'll be a great sight.
You just spoke about cheering. In case you guys have nothing to do right now, go over to social and watch the game, guys. It's probably the last time. It is the last time I'm going to be saying it this season. 16 destinations all over Maharashtra. Go and have a great time there. I know someone who went to the Malad social very recently and had a great time. So please, it's the last game of the season. Yeah, Jao, it's the home of the Mumbai Indians fans. Go and have a great time. But look, I didn't ask you girls. I know you have a comment to read. I saw your eyes.
I'm so excited to read this.
But quickly tell me before I let you read the comment, ki his find of the season is of course
Tilak
Varma. Mine being Tim David. Who's the find of the season for you?
I guess Sam's.
Sam's?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, nice. And
I would have picked Tilak Varma, but then abhi usne le liya.
अच्छा being allowed है.
हाँ तो Tilak Varma में.
Tilak Varma.
I think Vinaysh has been the find of the season, right? जो information वो ला रही है. She's the one for us.
I think I'll go with Tim David.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been exceptional talent. I mean, he's been someone who is ready, maybe at some point, to take on the baton from a finisher of Pollard.
Pollard, yeah, 100%. Which is exactly why I pick him.
Exactly.
But guys, again, oh my God, it just breaks my heart every time I see this last game of the season. And this is probably, it is the last time this season that we are showing you what the players were up to this, yesterday for that matter. Let's quickly have a look. Oh, it's not just the players, it's the coach himself. I very recently found out that his nickname is MJ.
Yeah.
I don't know how many players have the guts to call him MJ, because he seems like someone who would just look at you and you have to just instantly shut up.
I even like his clarity of thought as well. The way he speaks, he's very much clear से क्या चाहिए कौन से season
Man, a few
से.
words, right? I don't think he's someone, not that we know him personally, utna baitha nahi hum log ka, but he just seems like someone who needs to say a few words to get the job done, right?
Yeah, but he's very sorted. He knows exactly what he wants from the boys, and he tells he tells them what needs to be got from you at this point of time, and he just brings out the best in the players.
Yeah, fair enough.
In fact, auction के time में पूछा था ना कि what's the reason for going behind Ishan Kishan for this high cost? He just said we like our boy.
Yeah,
पसंद नहीं होता. That's a fair
we
point.
love him, so we bought him. You know, so that's the connection.
I love it. There's your find of the season, buddy.
Tilak Varma.
It just seems like a few months, not a few weeks back that we were interviewing him, man. And I remember,
Fanboy.
I'll tell you guys a very, very fun story after this about him. Kunal, remind me once this interesting game of Carrom is done.
In fact, you know, not only the Paltan, even we seem to have that emotional attachment with our players. You know, though we have seen them only on our screens this season, but we have that kind of bond with them.
Oh, I love it. Eye on the prize always. Eyes on the prize, Tila. Going for the queen. 3 left. Of 1 ball. Does he get it? Every day of the week.
You know, it says, Papa to Rani ni.
Rani no Papa ni.
Exactly. I caught you on that. I purposely said it wrong.
Nice cover up.
I'm sure. Nice cover up. Smooth. You know, what I'm thinking also is they'll clear out by tonight. This hotel is going to seem so empty, man.
Yeah.
Is that
John Wright. Yes.
Wow. I saw a slightly older Brian Adams just blasting some summer of '69.
What if they call us and
I can't even.
we can just
Can you guys?
sing.
What was he playing? I would love to hear what song he was playing. I think we're just yapping.
Comment
so much.
and tell us.
Yeah, guys,
Comment
if
and
you all
tell
heard, please let us know, because in the studio, I think हम लोग इतना yappa कर रहे थे.
यार ये यप्पे से मुझे एक comment पढ़नी है कब से यार मुझे सुना दो. So Sakshi Verma on YouTube says this whole season just went. You 4 guys made the best out of it, and we are going to miss you a lot.
Sakshi, tell us who's your favorite. Sakshi, I might have a feeling of who your favorite is, but anyways, We're waiting for.
I think we all.
There's a comment over here by Rehanullah Jamadar, who YouTube पे बोल रहा है, there is no use of winning 5 trophies if you can't win today's match. MI, an RCB fan who was tortured by other fans about trophies, is not able to win. This is the year for them to win. All is upon you, Paltan. ये मुझे threat है, motivation है, request है, समझ नहीं आ रहा है.
I am like this
The way
today.
you
I'm like,
said
come.
it, the way you
Yeah.
said it, वो threat लग रहा था.
Exactly.
Right, and it's time to move on to my favorite segment because we have fans on. This is Kasakai Paltan. All right, welcome guys. Welcome for the last time this season. Yeah, every time I say, I think just a little part of me gets
Yeah.
a little more upset. So Binasha, you said Tim David.
Yes.
We've got one for Daniel Sams
Sams
and
and
Tilak.
Tilak Verma.
Of
Yeah.
course,
What about
and-
you? You
Daniel
mentioned
Sams. Sorry, Tim David.
Tim David,
for
yes.
sure.
Okay.
But of course, how can we miss out Brevis? He's been,
Yeah.
you know,
I
the
think
little
enough
one of the
opportunities,
team.
right?
Yeah, little
Yeah,
one
but
on
yeah.
our team.
Probably the most exciting prospect
Yeah.
of
Exactly,
the season would
Correct.
probably be
मतलब
Deowald.
जितने
Deowald.
chances दिए उससे compared he did a lot with. बाकी लोगों को पूरा
100%.
season मिला. He just got a few matches, but उतने he made sure
But
कि
he's proved
his point.
himself.
That is the
Exactly.
point कि
Yeah.
अगर उसको और seasons देते, अगर उसको और chances देते,
Yeah.
तो you know वो consistency रहता.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he could have proved himself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I think the fans are ready to join us, guys. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi. Rishabh, I see a little red. Are you an RCB fan?
Yes.
क्या बात है? Yes. Bro, आज तो blue jersey पहन लेता है यार मेरी जान. I love it. Vignesh has got his. Shubham, it's a bad day to be a DC fan today, especially on this show. Everyone in red and in blue are supporting. But Shubham, I want to start off with you, man. First of all, fantastic season so far. If you had to pick one player from the MI squad who you can take, if you do qualify today, who would you take into the elimination?
Actually, I think from the middle order, DC need one middle order player. So I think it would be Tim David.
Oh,
I think
nice.
that was
Yeah,
a
we
big
just
player.
spoke about. Yeah.
Vignesh is
Bro, Vignesh, मुझे एक बात बताओ. The moment you came on the screen, some people are commenting. I'm here for Vignesh, the Jinx King. कुछ story है इसके पीछे?
Actually, yes, like मैंने 2-3 बार like I have tweeted stuffs and एकदम full jinx हो गया उसका.
Oh.
So, last time like वो last जो RCB का match था GT वाला, so when RCB was chasing, so they haven't chased well this season ना.
Yeah.
So I just tweeted like RCB chasing looks like GT is almost going to win this match easily, and turned out कि RCB chased it pretty easily. So yes,
Oh. Okay.
Vignesh, where you joining us from, buddy?
I'm from Mumbai, Nala Super.
Nara
Nice.
Supara में बाबर्स का strike चल रहा है क्या? I love the length of your hair. It's just gone crazy, bro. I love it. Let's have pull it out. Let me see how long this gets, man. Nana Supara ka Rapunzel is
Oh my
nice, bro. You're like a baby lion. You've got that mane going on. I love it. No, but
Thanks.
speaking of lions, man, who for you? I was just asking the guys in the studio, who has been the lion of the MI squad for you this season, man? Vignesh, that's for you, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Can you just repeat?
That's okay. I said just because you're looking like a little baby lion today, who would be the lion for you from the MI squad this season?
I'll say Deval Brevis. He played like a lion. I mean,
Yeah.
came out, smashed, and although he's not had a very long season because we've benched him most of the times,
Right.
but whatever the little season he's had, he's played like a lion. And again, he's a baby lion, so yes.
Love it.
Rishabh, how long have you been an MI fan? Please say 24 hours. So Rishabh, which player are you really banking on today? क्योंकि आज must win है RCB के लिए for like MI must win है for. It's very confusing, but you get the point. Please tell me what you're banking on.
I think one player जो consistently अच्छा करते आ रहा है, everyone knows, he yourself told it, has been Tilak Verma.
Yeah.
Especially जब big guns नहीं चले, तो it's difficult for someone to come up, step up and take that responsibility for an entire season. So I think he's done really well, and I'd like to see more of Tilak Verma. He's been really impressive.
Okay. I see some people spamming over here. MICB will win. Like
MICB.
MI and RCB colleague.
आज actually Paltan, एक काम करो actually all the RCB fans watching today, let's see some red hearts because our Paltan always
already see.
gives us a lot of blues. Let's see some red and blues today.
Combination.
No, but, yeah, go on.
Shubham, there's a comment from Dheeraj Singh. I want you to react to this comment. It says Mumbai Indians versus Delhi Daredevils. It was Daredevils at that time. So Delhi Daredevils knocked Mumbai Indians out of IPL 2018. 4 years later, same equation. Mumbai Indians versus Delhi Capitals. Mumbai ready for the revenge against Delhi.
No, actually,
Yes,
Go on,
Shubham, carry on.
yeah. Yeah, so actually I want to add on thing
Yeah.
that in 2008, 2016 and 2018 we eliminated Mumbai, not once, three
Yes,
times.
yes.
I hope Mumbai don't do this for us tonight because, but there is one thing that Mumbai is full of 22 players because RCB 11 is there. But the cricket will be played with the 11 players. I think DC can do it because we have a form and a momentum right now.
Rishabh, I think I'll let you answer that question, man. We'll sit here and relax. Why don't you answer, Shubham?
See, Mumbai Indians अपना last match खेल रहे हैं, वो भी wanted है home ground पे, so I think definitely they'll want to finish well. हमको भी फायदा है obviously if they finish well. But the thing is, see, it's really important for any team to finish their last game. Even if you leave aside, if you win, we have to qualify. Leaving that aside, it's good if a team finishes their last game on a high so that they can carry it on to the next season. Particularly given that this season उतना अच्छा नहीं रहा है, so it will be good for the team's momentum. If you look at it that way, कि वो अच्छा finish करे आज.
Okay.
All right, guys, just a quick update. Mumbai Indians have won the toss and we will be fielding first.
In fact, I actually had a question for Vignesh. मतलब अभी DC और RCB फैन का बैटर चल रहा था वहाँ पर. मतलब genuine question, दिल से आंसर कर दो. आपके हिसाब से DC और RCB में कौन डिजर्व करता है प्लेऑफ पहुंचना and why?
See, I have this थोड़ा सा ऐसा विराट कोहली के तरफ. So I would want कि RCB should qualify.
Okay.
But seeing season wise, I feel DC was more consistent playing wise because RCB they had a few off games like 68 पे all out हो गए. And there was another one 115, 116 पे कुछ all out हो गए. So I think overall game wise, I feel DC should be qualifying. But personally, I want RCB to qualify. So yes, we should win today.
Interesting. By the way, there's a surprising update. It's raining in Mumbai.
Oh my God.
It's a what?
I think are these blessings for our camp today? You think are these blessings from God for our camp
I
to
mean,
win
blessing,
this
what will
today?
happen if it starts raining?
यार मुझे बारिश पहले मिड सीजन से बारिश चाहिए था. तब हम लोग को चांस रहता.
No, but I want to ask the RCB fan what this means for him because unfortunately,
Is it?
man,
This is
मुझे अभी
crazy.
तक विश्वास नहीं हो रहा है.
Rishabh,
मतलब वो
left it-
सिंक ही नहीं हो
Yeah.
रहा है.
Rishabh, what's your reaction to this? बारिश हो रहा है.
अरे यहाँ बैंगलोर में भी बारिश हो रहा है. कितना अच्छा चल रहा है.
तुम्हारे आंखों से भी almost बारिश हो रहा है यार. No, but I'm hoping it's just yeah. Go on, Vignesh. Go on.
Maybe just adding to that 2018 thing where DC knocked us out, I would say revenge already हो गया. 2020 में 4 बार हरा दिया था हम लोग ने.
Yeah.
I like the way he put up his hand. Little बच्चे स्कूल में होते हैं. Ma'am.
Our little baby lions, a well-mannered baby lion. I like that. No, but look, यार Vignesh, if you're at home, just are you around the window? नारासुपारा में भी अभी हो रहा है क्या
बारिश हो रहा
बारिश?
होगा.
नहीं यहाँ पे नहीं है.
हाँ, तो मतलब I'm kind of hoping it's a passing shower because look, regardless of who wins, who loses, I'm sure the RCB fan, the DC fan, and the MI fan will all agree we want action to go down, right? And look, I'm going to say this once, I'm going to say it again. We've been waiting for Arjun Tendulkar's debut this entire season.
More than us, I guess.
I messaged you today that bro, it's happening. I'm getting that feeling. I'm अंदर से वो आवाज आ रही है कि he is playing, but
I was
don't think so.
I don't think so. हम लोग काफी hope किया है. I'm not hoping for much right now. I just hope कि last match we end on a high note.
Yeah, fair
and
enough.
everyone
So are you
find the touch.
expecting like any changes?
I just want to see Brevis in. That's the one
In
change I
place
genuinely
of, in
want.
place of.
Exactly.
Stubbs. Because I believe उसके बदले he should have got a chance from a very मतलब बहुत पहले से he deserved a chance.
Correct.
So these are the batting changes, bowling changes, Chino.
I'd probably get Hrithik Shokeen in.
Okay.
Ah,
In place of.
Yeah.
In place of?
Man, that's a tough one.
In place of?
Because I know I want him in. I'm still thinking of who we can remove. Probably Sanjay Yadav. Oh man,
Yeah,
I'm
oh my
sorry.
God.
He had an off debut, man. Yeah,
He
no,
just got
maybe.
one chance. Yeah. I mean, I really wish कि संजय यादव को और chance मिले. He just played one game और वो भी end
Bro,
moment में आया.
नहीं मिल रहा है.
Yeah, that's enough.
It's confirmed. Exactly what we predicted has come true. Oh my God, it's magic. No, but tell you what, hard luck for Sanjay Yadav. Kunal knows it.
Yeah.
It was quite unfortunate that he got one chance, came under pressure, and couldn't really perform. But look, again, we saw that with Daniel Sams, what happened at the start, at the end of the season. But Dewald Brevis plays today. The smiling assassin.
This is really nice.
Yeah,
Really
I can't wait, man.
He must be happy and उसने काफी अच्छा किया था. जितने कम chances मिले थे उसने जितना prove किया. I remember those hitting 4 sixes in a single over.
And
Four
then,
sixes and then a four.
unfortunately, playing that false shot to get out.
Yeah.
I really hope he goes
Bro,
all the
there's
way,
a bigger question. कौन से position पे?
Sorry?
Brevis at what position? Would you like to see him open?
No.
No.
Bro, there's a T20 World Cup
I
coming
heard a
up, man.
chorus. No.
There's a T20 World Cup. There's a bunch of series that India's playing after this, so they'll play Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan at the spot
Correct.
that they deserve.
But
to
you
play.
have to take this into consideration that this is end of season in Mumbai cricket and the pitches are nearly come to the fact of being worn out. But then at this point of time, you know, the curators always strengthen out the wicket out there, have the rollers in place. So the spinners will come into play today.
Yeah.
What do you think the little rain is going to do? Because no one expected, so the covers must have been inside, right? So it
Absolutely.
must have got slightly damp. And I don't know how bad the rain is, because we're inside the studio right now, with not even a hole outside. But look, I think we're about half an hour by car away from the stadium.
Yeah.
And we will try to see what's up. But what will that do to the pitch today, Binu?
That will dampen the pitch a bit. And I think the batsmen, it won't come onto the bat that easily, but they will have to figure out a way to play through those first 6 overs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you think?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
fair
really,
enough.
एक चीज मुझे काफी पसंद है ये सीजन में कि फैंस ने जो सपोर्ट किया, like
Absolutely.
the IPL mainly happened around Mumbai, in Mumbai basically, and एक पुणे का स्टेडियम था, but जहाँ पर भी जाओ MI fans were everywhere.
Yes.
And I've been to a few neutral matches as well, जहाँ पर MI नहीं थी, and वहाँ पर भी मैंने MI की जर्सी पहने हुए फैंस बहुत ज्यादा देखे, so it has been a great sight.
If at all कोई पुणे गया होगा तो मतलब people were actually cheering. बाकी के matches में भी I've seen a lot of matches जहाँ पे people are wearing Mumbai का jersey with those orange flags and they are like cheering. तो vibe ही पूरा अलग होता है.
So it's like we love the Paltan for what they've done. You know, they've gone all out to support us by giving us great comments and just being there for the team when they needed them the most. So Paltan, we love you for that.
Yeah, and it's not just us. Our skipper has heard you as well, and he was nothing but thankful and grateful. And like I've said this entire season, don't take my word for it, because sometimes I lie. Listen to the skip himself.
I think the fans have been amazing this year. I think it's the best I have seen, you know, the support that we've gotten in the stadium. Even though we didn't have the greatest of the season, but the chants were not stopping. We could see that, you know, the crowd, the people, the MI fans in the stadium, they were nuts about, you know, getting behind their team. And at the same time, I feel a little disappointed for them as well, because we couldn't give our best. Although they, you know, came out there and supported us, we couldn't bring smile to their faces. But I think even they understand that we're going and trying our best, but certain things are not going our way, and that is something that you can't control. But yeah, I mean, I would like to, from entire Mumbai Indians team, I would definitely like to thank them for coming out in huge numbers and supporting this team and getting behind. Even when the time were tough for us, they were right behind us, and that is called the true fans. You know, the fans, when they come out in huge numbers and support you when the times are tough, I think they are the real fans.
You know, Rohit Sharma, you're very, very rarely wrong, but I think you made a small mistake here. You said, I'm sorry we couldn't get a smile to their face. You've done that in every game, and you've given us something to take back from every game. And trust me, that's why I think we're proud of the fact that the Paltan always backs our team. And I think this was a season where our patience was tested, our resolve was tested. This question for all three of you, Vignesh, Rishabh, and Shubham, I want to ask all three of you all. Vignesh, I mean, our fan base is literally royalty now. I mean, look, I think we are the most loyal fan base. Very few teams have the love and respect that we show our team. And this season, I think they needed the most, and we did give it to them, all guns blazing, didn't we?
Obviously, yes. Obviously, the fact that almost 90% of the games were played in Mumbai, so this was our time to go out there and support them and cheer for them. And I feel every Mumbai fan has done it to his best. And because I've been to two Mumbai matches and I saw the atmosphere there, and it was just amazing. Like and also the fact that I went for two matches and luckily we won both the games. So that was cherry on the cake for me. And but like seriously, I mean, amazing atmosphere, amazing. Like even in such tough times, Pulton are with our team, and we are like, we are there for you.
Rishabh, Shubham, do you guys agree? Being the away fans today, do you think the Pulton is the proudest group of fans out there in the Tata IPL? Rishabh, starting with you, buddy.
Yeah, I think it definitely does. I will agree with that because जब season tough नहीं जा रहा है ना तब असली fans सामने आते हैं. That's when the character comes out and the support, like Vignesh mentioned, seeing the games here at home, the crowd has always been jam-packed at all the stadiums. That is what I've noticed, and the support, the cheer hasn't died down. So that is something really commendable, and the fan cheering has been really fantastic. That's something really pleasing to watch.
Yeah. Also, Rishabh, tell me one thing. मतलब जैसे हम लोग बात करते हैं about performances, this has been by far the worst performance for MI in this entire season.
Sorry, before you finish, bro, I want to get Shubham's reaction for the same question.
Yeah.
I asked all three of you all. Shubham, would you agree about the Pulton being the proudest set of fans that there is in pretty much every season of the IPL?
Yeah, actually, I'm fascinated by the sea of blue, which you used to turn the Wankhede to.
Yeah.
It inspires the most of the teams as well to do so. So actually, this season was a feeling of us to being at the home, because what the support that the Mumbai fans did, it's been awesome. They had been supporting all the teams, which is so good to be a fan of a particular teams. So it's a very good moment for me.
Yeah. And I think like Mumbai में रहने वाले जो fans हैं, they usually support good cricket. That has been a big positive. मतलब I've been to a lot of MI matches जहाँ पर opposite के किसी player ने अच्छा किया, but then we cheered a lot for them as well.
And
like,
not just the Dhoni's and not just the
everyone.
Any player who's come and performed, like you saw Akshar Patel smashing it all over the park against us, and he was properly cheered.
And applauded.
Right. But there's one quality, you know, which really stood out for me was especially in Wankhede and Brabant Stadium, the fans, no matter what, stayed right till the end to support whoever they were supporting, you know, and not just move out when their team was performing or maybe in a bad situation. They stuck by them through thick and thin.
Samiksha, you were at the stadium.
I was just going to ask this to
lost.
Vignesh कि Vignesh, आप मतलब इतने सारे मैचेस मुंबई के हैं यहाँ पे, मतलब हो चुके हैं, सो आपका कोई एक मेमोरी है ये IPL 2022 का?
I think I went for the MI was the CSK at the Wankhede. So obviously that game is always very special when you face CSK.
Yeah.
And so that particular match in general, I think because whenever you play CSK, the intensity, the atmosphere, it's very electrifying. So that match, and it was for the first time that I actually went for a Mumbai versus CSK game. Cool. So that will always be very special for me.
Yeah, it's always a special match to watch MI versus CSK. But talking about MI's performance, Rishabh, thanks Chinu for cutting out my question. 5 minutes बाद मेरा turn आ रहा है अभी. No, but
Madam.
Yeah, but my point is MI का जो performance has been really poor this season. But उसके बावजूद it won't be a walk in the park for the opposite team, right, Rishabh?
It definitely won't क्योंकि अगर पूरा टीम का भी परफॉर्मेंस ओवरऑल अच्छा नहीं रहा है, but there have been lot of players who are impressed. तिलक वर्मा ले लो, आप डिवाल ब्रूविस ले लो, टिम डेविड ले लो. So there are many guys who have done well, and it's like they formed a good base going into the next season. You know, ये थोड़े players का, it's like not just कि रोहित हो गया या ईशान हो गया या बुमराह हो गया, ये लोग नहीं भी खेले तो you can still say that Mumbai will do well because they've got a good set of youngsters coming up. So that is the biggest takeaway for Mumbai. मेरे हिसाब से इस
Bro, Rishabh, अगर चांस रहा तो कोहली आ जाएगा क्या MI का जर्सी पहन के आज खेलने? You would love to see that.
देखा था हमने वो.
अरे वो लास्ट मैच का पोस्ट मैच में कोहली did tell, so it's not surprising if they do turn up.
Wish you all the luck, guys.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Shubham, something that again encapsulates what the Mumbai Indians stand for. We saw that with Daniel Sams. You're seeing this today. If you see the teams. Mayank Markande had a very, very dodgy outing last game, right? Got smashed all over the park. They haven't rested him or dropped him. They've told him go out and do this again. And I don't think it's because it's the last game and it doesn't matter who wins. It's because because they want to back him, and there's another season to come and multiple ones after that. Do you think somewhere there have been a lot of changes in the Delhi Capitals team, and that's why maybe you had a slightly topsy-turvy season?
Yeah.
Actually, I think that we were not stable with our number 3
Yeah.
and the middle order thing, because we were not finishing well, and we saw the COVID fatigue, due to which Mitchell Marsh was out. Now the fitness problem with the Prithvi Shaw, so our opening was not settled along with David Warner. So I think this can be sorted out if the Prithvi bats well tonight. And we can do, and we all know that Prithvi and Sarfraz belongs to Mumbai domestic team. So I hope some little support from Mumbai also comes to these guys, and I think they perform very well.
Shubham, your captain Rishabh Pant has had a great matchup with our dear Jasprit Bumrah. In fact, he's taken him out 6 times in 12 innings. So do you think that this is going to be something, you're going to really fear?
Yeah, actually, Bumrah is a top-class bowler. We all know that he's a Superman for India. So actually, being an Indian fan first, I think Bumrah is a class. And Rishabh has to make sure that he plays Bumrah very good, and rest he can attack other bowlers, because we know Mumbai bowling lineup is running on Bumrah only, and we can attack other bowlers. And I want Bumrah to be back on form, because World Test and Championship matches is there, and the Asia Cup and other upcoming events are there. So national side first, then our IPL franchise like Delhi.
Well said, buddy. But just the opposite of the final scene of Lagan, the rain has actually stopped. So the only thing left now is me saying, "Hum jeet gaye, hum jeet gaye." No, Kunal, it's finally stopped, man. So action hopefully will start on time.
Yeah, hopefully on time. There's a comment, a very touchy one by Rohit Shetty, जो YouTube पे बोल रहा है, Polly, sorry to see that you are not there, but we will watch you in T20 Blast for Surrey. I think Pollard को अगर last match में देखते तो काफी अच्छा लगता, and Pollard has been an emotion. He's not just a player. But जो भी है, let's have a look at the current playing 11 and see कि कौन खेलने वाला है. Rohit Sharma at the top with Ishan Kishan, followed by Tilak Verma. Next, Tilak Verma, sorry. Then Ramandeep Singh, 𝑳𝑰𝑽𝑽𝑬 Brevis, Tim David, Daniel Sams, Ritik Shaukin, Jasprit Bumrah, Riley Meredith, and Mayank Markande. Out of all, Chino, I think I'm just a little bit surprised that Mayank Markande still got a chance in place of some other spinner. Yeah. But then, would you have changed it?
Yeah, but I think, look, this is, like I said, man, this is what MI do, right? They're backing him. Because if we take the strike record of what Daniel Sams in the first couple of games, and then we see someone like a KK coming in, firing in the first game. So I think it's not about the first game. We saw your beloved Sanjay Yadav. And I promise you, man, I don't know if one game can... I know that one game can never define a player and what they stand for, because there are thousands of moving parts. You're coming into bat in a pressure situation. What you've done in the nets might not happen. It might be just Shani. It could be any 1,000 different reasons.
But I think, Kunal, the reason why I think he's still there in this team is because he gives you an added advantage lower down the order of giving you this extra bit of runs also. So he comes at that stage where, you have that liberty, you can play him where, you need that maybe 6 of 12, that equation completely changes. So I think that's the reason where possibly he has stayed in this team, to give you that added advantage.
If we notice, I feel like after we lost that hope कि यार इसके बाद में तो मतलब qualify नहीं होने वाला, we started, doing that permutation competition series कि okay, next season के लिए क्या बेहतर स्क्वाड हो सकता है.
वो काफी अच्छा किया.
वो काफी अच्छा किया.
I really liked that they were not focusing on कि जीते या हारे matches. We need to figure out those roles कि कौन क्या position पे खेलने वाला है.
There's a comment I think just for you. Rohit Shetty is saying they should have backed Sanjay Yadav.
Oh, bro.
I've been finding comments, I think, for the first time in the history of MI Live, just to find it. Go on.
I also have this comment by Prasanta Dheer. Rishabh था हमारे साथ RCB से.
Okay.
So अभी fans के साथ. So he was like कि I am just supporting Rishabh. I exactly know what Rishabh is feeling right now. MI Paltan, दुनिया हिला दो आज, love from RCB.
दिखाओ यार blue and red hearts.
I'm seeing a lot of blue and red hearts.
There's another comment. There's another comment from Prajakta on Twitter. She says Mumbai Indians deserve a decent end to the season, and that should be done by winning the final match of the season at Wankhede Stadium. One for the fans. Let's go.
In fact, Hrithik करके के जो MI fan है, जो RCB के साइड से comment कर रहे हैं, on YouTube he says ground में बारिश रुक गई है. Don't worry RCB fans. पूरा update दे रहे हैं वो मस्त में.
No, again, another slightly sensitive topic, but I have to address it, is Ishan Kishan came with a very, very heavy price tag this season, right? And
Yeah.
we saw him blasting all through social media on the MI platform, on his own platform, just, with all that confidence. And then came the actual season. Started off with back-to-back 50s.
Yeah.
And then suddenly the slump started. And somewhere I think the young man must have felt the pressure of the 15 plus crores on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that he's come back and he's playing free-flowing cricket again. And Vinasha, tell me, what do you think? I mean, of course, I think it's Rohit Sharma who must have, like I said last
Yes,
episode also, just said,
correct.
buddy, tu khel yaar. We've got you. Do you think that is the only reason, or primarily the main reason, that he's come back to playing his fearless brand of cricket?
Absolutely no doubt on that. When he came in, possibly he could have had that slight pressure of that, 15 crores tagline. And when we saw him in the first two games, he was completely fearless when playing. And suddenly that slight bit of slump came, and it happens to everyone in a team.
Yeah.
There's no ifs and buts about it. But I think he is the man who's going to definitely be there for the Mumbai Indians. And if you look at his stats, it's 74 matches, 1,822 runs, strike rate of 132.22. But he's going to be the man to watch out for. I still feel, I have an intuition today that he's going to go big and he's going to score big for MI today.
Yeah, let's see if the fans agree with you. Gentlemen, what do you think of Vignesh? I'm going to start with you because I think you have the biggest smile. क्या लगता है आज कितना बनाएगा ईशान किशन when we eventually chase whatever the Capitals put up?
50 पक्का आज तो.
पक्का है? क्या बात है?
Vignesh, high five on that. A virtual high five on that.
Yeah. Rishabh, but what's your take on the high price tag जिसकी वजह से probably से pressure आया and his performance has not really been the Ishan Kishan standard?
सी हाई प्राइस तो ऐसे देखा जाए तो विराट कोहली का भी है, उसका भी खराब फेज चल रहा है इस टाइम पे, सो इट कैन हैपन टू एनी इवन द बिगेस्ट ऑफ द प्लेयर्स. ईशान इज स्टिल इन हिज अर्ली फेज ऑफ द करियर, सो उस हिसाब से देखो तो अच्छा है कि इस टाइम पे ही हो गया. सो इफ समथिंग लाइक दिस हैपेंस अगेन, he knows how to deal with it because he's gone through it already, so that's the biggest bonus I think. And Ishan Kishan is someone who plays really fearlessly, तो उसका अप्रोच वही रहना चाहिए यार, क्योंकि T20 क्रिकेट में मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट है आप fearlessly जाके खेलो. So it's good in a way that this happened so that now he knows how to handle if it happens again, and it's definitely a learning curve, and it's good if it comes early in a career rather than at other stage. So now you know how to deal with it. That's what I feel.
Anyway, Shubham, two changes the DC side. Happy or a little bit disappointed by those?
Yeah, actually, I'm happy with the inclusion of the Shaw back in the team.
Yeah.
So actually, it's thing that because Shaw has played all the cricket in this one day and all, so it's a home ground to him as well. So actually, I think that the DC is playing with the strongest opening combination we can see.
Yeah.
So this will be the good one. Actually, I think I will be surprised to see how we can play with our bowlers, because the Thakur has to be a fire for us in the death. And I think the Norke and these conditions with the swing, actually, I think Mumbai batsmen should be beware of what Norke and Thakur can do.
बट कुछ हो ना हो, आई थिंक यू आर सॉर्टेड. एटलीस्ट वो एक चेक तो आने वाला है डीसी के टीम को फॉर द फास्टेस्ट बॉल ऑफ द गेम. द मोमेंट यू सी नोकिया इन द प्लेइंग 11, एक तो पक्का है, चलो फास्टेस्ट डिलीवरी का आ जाएगा.
Yeah, it can be right. You are right for that. Actually, I want to add one thing, that I think this is a rivalry of the metropolitan cities. Yeah. So the entire country is like that. All the country divided for the north versus south, like the Delhi versus Mumbai. So it's an exciting rivalry even for me, because Sachin has been my favorite player and the DC my favorite team. So it's a complete rivalry for that. Yeah, one side idol, one side the entire city. So it's a festival for me.
यार बेचारे ऋषभ को छोड़ दिया अकेले. हाँ, उनका भी बैंगलोर तो मेट्रो सिटी है, और वो भी रुके साइड में कि कौन जीते आज, हम आए कि नहीं आए मेट्रो पार्टी में.
यार उनके सपोर्ट में बारिश आई ना. There is rain for him.
That is Vignesh, if you have to analyze this entire MI season, what is that particular thing which you enjoyed the most? There has been so many positives for the MI Paltan this season, so which would stand out for you?
I think the way we have invested in our youngsters. So, because we've been very clear that from the auction itself that we are building a team for next 5, 6 or 7 seasons, and the way we invested in youngsters like Tim David and Tilak Verma and Ewald Brevis. So these these players are going to be the future of our team. So I feel that is the biggest positive. And next season we are going to come back with a bang.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, Vignesh, how much does it hurt कि यार Sky नहीं खेल रहे? He was like a pillar of the side कि वो है तो एक tension. It was actually this moment for him, for us. But अभी वो नहीं है and he's injured. So any message for him?
I think just get well soon and come back in that India colors and play well for India.
Absolutely.
Sky के साथ पोलार्ड भी नहीं है तो मतलब वो वो मेजर चेंज आपको एक्सेप्ट करने हो रहा है. Are you like mentally preparing कि okay आगे के next seasons में भी कुछ
I think Pollard is our decision, right? This is a team's decision. Sky was just an unfortunate problem, right? Pollard is available. They're just finding the permutation combination for the future. And unfortunately, not with him. But look, I tell you what, Sky is not going to be playing, but he's still around in spirit, sending the love, sending his message to you guys, and it's my job to show it to you. So.
In any sport you play, every time either you win or you learn. Going forward, we'll learn and we'll be back again. I think everyone knows it has been a tough season for us. These are the important times when you get to know who your real fans are. And even after losing a lot of games in a row and we going to the stadium, the stadium was in full capacity. And that was really heartening to see. We still remember our first win against RR. I think in that game it was again a full capacity stadium. So that shows their love and support for us, and we'll take that from this season and we'll be back with the bang next year. As I always feel and think, every time either you win or you learn. So we have got a lot of learnings in this season going forward. Key takeaways, I think, in terms of players, I can say Tilak Varma has been really good, and also Deval. They both have been really good. I've been watching them really close during practice sessions and even off the field as well. They really want to learn. They're working really hard. And also we need to understand what good we have done this season, and going forward we'll learn and we'll be back again.
I think MI's future is almost going to be as bright as Surya Kumar Yadav's t-shirt. Because that shade of white is exactly what MI need. But look, we're going too far ahead. We have a game coming up.
In fact, last match we were just talking about how Pollard का internal decision था कि we decided कि उसके बदले किसी और को chance देते हैं. There was a friend, Vinesh, he's been on the show as well.
Yes.
He was there in the stands and he thanked Pollard. Pollard body line के ऊपर.
Yes, I saw that video.
He thanked him
Yes,
and thank you for all your contribution, Pollard. He turned back, did a thumbs up, and he's such a humble person. And उसके खुद के लिए भी MI is above himself, and that is that shows the character that he has.
In fact, I saw the video also where he spoke to Tilak, and he says, Tilak, hoping to see you in India colours very soon, and Tilak also put a thumbs up to him. And so I think that's lovely.
And Pollard की तारीफ करें तो अपने भी करते. थोड़ी रोहित शेट्टी on YouTube बोल रहे हैं, we will miss you, Chinu, Kunal, Samiksha, Vinasha. Sad that IPL is ending today for MI.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not going. I mean, look, guys, it's not the last season of the IPL. We do come back, but yeah, I know what you mean, Rohit Shetty, and we're going to miss all of you guys. Rohit Shetty, you too. I hope you're not the. I mean, I hope you are actually the Rohit Shetty. Even if you're not, we love you all the same.
I do have a comment here, and it feels really very bad to say this, but for the last time, can we do Ganpati Bappa Moria, please?
Oh,
Is this
yes.
your comment?
No, Sakshi
I
Verma.
think she's typed it as well.
Verma
But
is
quickly,
backing me
guys,
up.
before I let you guys leave and we start watching the game, 5 predictions. Vinasha, first innings total. MI bowling first.
I think realistically, Wankhede is a 170 pitch. So 170.
170?
Yes.
178.
Yeah, 175 is par.
Yeah.
178.
190.
190?
They are going to attack us. They have nothing to lose.
Yeah, and I think they'll over attack, and I think it's going to be a 167.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And since you read the comment, take it away.
Okay, here we go. Ganpati Bappa.
Moria!